a dog like that.
Jestli v tom fakt jedou, jak to zastavit?
Let's see your permit, Og.
Of course. Yes, officer.
One moment. Transmitting ID scan. Got it. Everything checks out. You're free to go.
Here comes another.
Away from the crime scene, sir. These assholes try anything.
Didn't think so.
Just because Montag trusts him doesn't mean I do. Can't believe we got stuck down here.
on there? Are you a journalist?
Got nothing. Else to
But
say.
she was. And she had enemies.
I hear there's been a series of these.
Tabloids write that shit to sell copies. No, this was great. It's always.
Augmentations are not authorized in this area.
You want me to keep giving you updates every few minutes?
Doesn't it feel like something is about to happen?
They love to tear us apart.
Yeah, thought as much.
Are you going to be a problem?
Fuck.
It's your turn to buy the gun. Was that a legal AUG?
Something is going to push them.
Gruesome, isn't it?
You think I don't know what's going on here? You looking at something?
You're 2 years too late already.
Please, I can wait.
I'm not talking to you, so don't talk to me.
It was just a matter of time before they got her.
Before who got her?
She's that journalist. The one writing all those things about you know who.
You'll have to fill me in.
Radko Maximilian Perry? The local anti-AUG politician? That's Angela Gunn lying there. She's the one that's been writing about him. There was a threat of a scandal and everything. Coincidence?
Sounds like someone should go after this guy, ask him some questions.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Just, if you do that, Please don't mention me. I don't want to end up like her.
What else can you tell me about Radko?
The guy's a sleazy piece of shit. That's all there is to it.
And you think he's capable of murder?
Absolutely.
Did you actually see anything?
I just got here, so I see what you see. A dead, augmented journalist.
Thanks.
You think I don't know what's going on here?
Gruesome, isn't it?
I'm not Montag. I don't need your help.
Something is going to push them into attacking us.
The only way I'm continuing this conversation is over here.
What?
She's just lying, though. They should at least cover her up.
Someone is targeting Augs. This one is not the first.
Jeszcze jedno!
Na tohle jsem čekal celý den.
No, I don't believe it.
Pouze v případě nouze volejte 112. Na místní oddíl státní policie se
I'm telling you right now, Please. I'm telling you right now, I'm augmented. I'm nearly homeless and I'm an addict. I don't think my life is important.
Fucking can't feel my toes, man.
Mám strach z toho, co bude. Začíná to tady být dost napět.
I don't care. Yeah, well, then I guess
Who'd you piss off?
By the way, I told Daria to go home. I really don't think she saw anything.
I have what I need for now. I should go.
You do whatever you have to.
Who do they think they are?
Enjoying yourself, detective.
All right, I have some questions about the murder.
Before we go any further with this, I need you to know something about Johnny Gunn. He's not a good man. I may not like how my bosses are targeting him, but that doesn't mean he's innocent. So, you know, just make sure you're here for the right reasons.
Why else would I be here?
I don't want this to turn into some kind of crusade. Bad men do bad things. In a perfect world, we arrest them for the right reasons, but, well, the world's not always perfect.
How long have you been a cop?
Too long. And of all the ways to go out, eh?
What do you mean?
I mean being assigned a case like this. It's HQ's little joke before sending me off to retirement. Oh, but don't worry about me, eh? I'm a survivor. I can make it through this.
This case is a joke to you?
I didn't say that. I said it's a joke to HQ. They know I haven't left my desk in years. But that doesn't mean I'm not qualified. Just a little rusty.
You'll only arrest the victim's husband if the evidence tells you to, right? It's not enough that he's an AUG, and that your bosses want him to go down.
I'll hold my guys off for as long as I can. But unless you can prove someone else killed Angela, or at the very least that Johnny didn't, I don't have much choice. That's why I'm trusting you to talk to him. Give me your honest opinion on what happened here.
Yeah. Why are you trusting me exactly?
Because you gave me the impression of being qualified. Because I'm big enough to admit that maybe I can use the help, and between you and me, because the thought of confronting a man like Johnny Gunn scares the shit out of me.
People hold a hell of a grudge against AUGs, ever since the incident.
Yes, and?
Well, good thing the cops here are such professionals. Part of being a police officer is treating everyone the same, right? AUG or no AUG.
It's not that simple, and you know it. A police force isn't some abstract ideal of what justice and law should be. It's an instrument of those in power. A reflection of the society it protects.
I haven't been seeing a whole lot of protection out there.
Well, that depends who you ask.
I'm here because I don't like the idea of someone killing people right outside my window. Maybe he's out there right now, targeting that poor witness. Or maybe he's just looking for any chance to do it again.
Fair enough, Mr. Interpol.
Did the killer leave anything behind? Does anything strike you as odd?
I don't know. It's a murder, you know? Doesn't matter if you look at it sideways or upside down. It's never going to look normal.
I found a broken needle stuck in the victim's shoulder. The killer might have drugged Angela before killing her.
Maybe, but keep in mind she was an AUG. Don't you all have to shoot up that new puzz shit? Let's go for the obvious before jumping to any wild conclusions.
I'm assuming you know her augments were harvested. The marks on her body make it seem like the killer knew exactly what he was doing, knew exactly what he wanted.
The way you said that just now.
What about it?
The way you described the AUG removal. And before, you mentioned a broken needle in the right shoulder?
That's right.
It reminds me, you know. There was this cop, Smolinski. He used to work in this neighborhood. He had this theory about a copycat. Someone acting just like a dead killer named, Svobotka.
You think there's a connection to another case?
I don't know yet. But I remember him mentioning something about needles and AUG removal. Smolinski died in the police station bombing. Whatever files he had would have been moved into temp storage, across the street from the bombed-out station. Who knows? Maybe it's nothing.
I found a print on Angela's neck, next to the contusion marks. It's a partial, so I don't think we can match it to anything. But at least we know the killer left something, and that she was strangled.
Huh, a fingerprint. I must have missed that one. This is exactly the kind of evidence I'm talking about. No way Johnny could squirm his way out of something like that. If only we could link it to him.
Anything I should know about the scene? Anything jump out at you?
The dismembered body jumps out at me. Keep in mind, I've been behind a desk for the last 12 years. It all jumps out at me.
I found what looks like a grenade fragment. EMP by the looks of it. Killer might have used this to incapacitate her.
Interesting. Johnny wouldn't need an EMP to take down his wife. Riot police use EMPs to re-establish public order around here. With all the AUG riots, anti-AUG riots, it wouldn't surprise me if that's all it was. Still, interesting.
I found this press ID on the victim.
Okay, enlighten me. We care about this... why?
Angela Gunn was a journalist. Maybe this is work-related. Maybe she uncovered something she wasn't supposed to.
Maybe. I don't know.
I found this piece of glass near the body. A pair of broken glasses, maybe?
I don't know what to tell you. We're in the back alley of a major city. There's bound to be broken glass.
Do you know if the victim had any enemies?
I know she and Johnny didn't get along. Other than that, I really couldn't tell you.
Were you able to get anything out of the witness? Sounded like she might have seen something.
Who? Little Miss Mousy? I was under the impression Daria was your domain. Apparently, I'm not good enough to talk to.
Apparently the victim was mixed up in some kind of political scandal with a man named Radko Perry.
Hey, not the first time a politician and a journalist didn't get along.
So you don't think he's worth talking to?
Radko Perry? A murderer? I don't think so. Worst he can do to someone is get their car towed.
Good thing I don't have a car. Where can I find this guy?
Radko runs his campaign out of an old print shop not far from here. You want to brighten up his day? Be my guest. But that's all you'll be doing by telling him his rival is dead.
Tell me about the victim's husband, Johnny.
He used to work for a private military company, Bell Tower. He's been arrested for all sorts of things in the past. Now don't get me wrong, I believe in evidence. But I also believe in playing the odds. 9 times out of 10, the husband did it.
Why are your superiors so eager to pin Johnny for murder? It's gotta be more than just not liking the guy.
Standard policy for guys like Johnny. The way they see it, you send a man like him into Golem City, and he's liable to go off the grid, end up with Ark or God knows who. He becomes 10 times more trouble than he's worth. But if they can charge him with something big, something like murder, well, suddenly he's no trouble at all.
I have what I need for now. I should go.
That's fine by me.
Who do they think they are?
It makes me scared to leave my home.
Prosím.
Best to be careful.
You're joking, right?
Mám strach z toho, co bude. Začíná to tady být dost na
proč vůbec riskujou a vylejzají z těch svých dět.
Don't bother, Hanser. No posy.
Táči si koledujou o nakládačku.
You don't look like you're in withdrawal.
Státní policie, vyjděte ven! OK, sklapnout, plechovko. Kolikrát jsme ti říkali, že to tady máš vyklidit, no? Řekl jsem sklapni! Poslední varování, a teď ven, nebo začnu...
Get lost!
You visiting this
Tak
area?
dost, na zem!
Hej, no tak, v klidu.
Na klid je pozdě, tváří k zemi!
Tohle je šílený.
Drž zobák!
Pouta, vážně, vždyť jsem nic neudělal.
To je právě ten problém. Nic si neudělal, i když to tady měl vyklidit. Ještě slovo a zavolám záchranku. Žádnej z nich nemá důvod vycházet z téhle čtvrti. Odejděte a uku.
И сюда идешь. Иди отсюда. Уходи, иначе стреляю.
Dává větší smysl, že ten popovej útočník byl v Praze než v Kolem.
Block it out. Just block it out.
Who do they think they...
Enjoying yourself, detective.
I have what I need for now. I should go.
You do whatever you have to.
Who do they think they are?
What?
Žádnej z nich nemá důvod vycházet z téhle čtvrti.
I saw your goons again. Why did they take her? She is the victim here.
Mr. Stanek, she confessed to the crime. She made the bombs. Hundreds of people were killed. And now she's accepting the consequences of her actions.
But they manipulated her, corrupted her.
No, they didn't.
But...
I'm sorry. It could have been much worse.
You're right. I know. You did what you could. Thank you, Mr. Jensen.
No trouble, right?
Standing with just a small knife and peeling my oranges.
Next time in a round.
Pokud zaznamenáte podezřelou aktivitu, obraťte se na státní policii. Je to vaše občanská povinnost.
Nice equipment.
Come on, you know how this goes. Come on, let's see them.
If you don't want any surprises, you might want to be more specific.
Shut up, Clank. I want your papers, not your opinion. Fuck me. We do not want trouble. There is no need to start any trouble, yes?
You sure you don't want to see anything else?
Hands behind your back. That doesn't seem legal.
No respect.
Turn around.
Tune in next week for our second episode.
You don't belong here.
That the Santo group claims.
What the hell was that?
This is a lesson.
I want you to stare up at me as the light leaves your eyes.
This can't be happening to me.
Policie bude na kontrolní bodu prověřit vaši prosím připravený průkaz na zařazení.
Station, I need a drone to my position ASAP. Don't tell it to me. Tell it to the drone, okay?
No respect.
Well, here's your chance to prove it.
Are you Radko Perry?
If this is about that anti-AUG speech I gave, save your indignation, okay? I'm only the voice of the people. I'm only saying what they want to hear. Your problem, it isn't with me. It's with the way this issue is bowling.
I'm here about Angela Gunn.
Who?
A journalist. She was found dead in an alley.
Oh, how sad.
But you wouldn't know anything about it.
What? No. But the fact that you could imply such a thing, I am a public figure. But rest assured, my team will look into it. I'll even send the family a gift basket. How does that sound?
You owe the family a little more than that, don't you?
I told you, I had nothing to do with whatever happened. Now, who are you? Why are you really here?
I'm here because I heard Angela found skeletons in your closet.
Well, lucky for me that she's dead then, huh? No, but seriously, what kind of skeletons?
Is that all you care about? She was just murdered. You could show a little more compassion.
Compassion is for the cameras, but hey, maybe you should be the politician. For a second there, I almost believed you care.
Can you tell me where you were tonight?
Out getting vote.
Can anyone attest to that?
Sure. Any number of people. My secretary, my brother, my mother. I just need to call them to remind them they were with me. That's all.
Anyone credible? Someone you're not related to or paying to lie for you?
Afraid not. Coming up with an alibi like that would require me to take this serious.
You don't think this is serious?
I think murder is very serious, but the notion that I could be involved in one is not.
So you're not gonna tell me where you really were tonight?
Evidently not.
Your politics are viciously anti-AUG, is that accurate?
Viciously? I like that.
Do you go out of your way to incite violence against AUGs?
I wouldn't call it going out of my way. More like it's on my way. A flower you pick as you pass by. To be honest, my politics aren't even based on an ideology. It's very simple for me. I tell people what they want to hear, and I stay out of jail.
You're not doing a very good job tonight.
I'm doing just fine.
You really hate AUGs that much?
Some more than others.
Tell me about your relationship with Angela.
Angela? Angela who?
Angela Gunn, the journalist who's apparently been writing some very insightful articles about you.
Oh, her. She did a nice job of keeping my name in the news. Local politics is a real slog, you know. As long as they're talking about you, it's good.
Even if she was saying things you didn't like?
Sure, why not? Angela's readers were never my voters. I'm not exactly courting the AUG vote here. Did Angela and I share views? No. Did we like each other? Not one bit. But our hatred was professional, not personal. Nothing to kill over.
Sure you don't want to add anything about Angela?
She got what she deserved, but not from me.
You sure you don't want to rethink your fake alibi?
Where I was tonight is none of your business.
I have what I need for now.
Good for you.
truck full of trash, but no trouble.
Jakoby nestačilo, že mě v jednom kuse pruděj chlupatý. Teď mě ještě prudíš ty.
Millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever praises the underground media wants to sing.
Why do we always get
This is
stuck
Eliza
on
Kassan. A temporary separation of the classes to clear the air and reevaluate how we can coexist. He said, mandatory removal of non-compliant augmentation.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Jako by nestačilo, že mě v jednom kuse pruděj chlupatý. Teď mě ještě prudíš ty.
That is all the time we have, folks. So, reporting to you. I guess Deus. Leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old.
Why are you doing this? You have no evidence.
Did you forget something?
What's your position on Augs?
Officially, I think they are a menace to society.
And unofficially? You're a real big fan of us, aren't you? Some of us, anyway.
My position on Augs is nothing personal, if that's what you mean. Like I said, I am a servant of the people. Their desires are my desires. Their prejudices, my prejudices.
I'm talking about your desires. The ones depicted in that photo. Very artistic.
That picture is private. Who are you?
See, I think your position on Augs is a little more complex than you've been letting on. Apparently, Ivanka has footage of what you were doing tonight. Trying to convince those Aug sisters to vote for you, is that it?
What do you want?
Unlike everyone else you seem to know, I'm not trying to blackmail you. I just want to know who murdered that woman tonight.
Wish I could help you, but as you can see, I was busy with something else, of which there is ample video evidence. You're not going to tell anyone, are you?
Your hypocritical private life isn't my concern right now. I just want to know who was in that alley tonight.
It wasn't me. Now, if you want to keep slinging mud at poor Radko Perry, go right ahead, but as far as I'm concerned, you know I'm not a killer.
Well, that's for me to decide, Radko.
Streets are full of trash, but no trouble.
It's about to give out on the
City run by criminals and scum.
I hate what's become.
So the sentiment that it is being enacted as a form of subjugation.
Unequivocally false. The goal of the legislation is to ensure that they are as safe from us as possible.
walk outside of their homes right now, because if they do, the level of hatred and suspicion is horrible.
That's all.
Reportérka Angela Gunnová, známá díky řadě oblíbených odhalení politických skandálů, byla nalezena v uličce rozřezaná na kusy. Občany nabádáme, aby zůstali bdělí a aby se v noci zdržovali na bezpečných a dobře osvětlených procházkách.
Hezký město, že jo? Nemůžu uvěřit, že trčíme tady.
I'm just going to keep walking. Keep your eyes open.
Nech to. Nikoho to nezajímá.
Who would even listen to that crap?
Je největší a nejprestižnější bezpečnostní korporátní archivní společnost na světě. Obsluhuje řadu megakorporací a bohatých lidí. nejmodernější fyzická i digitální bezpečnost.
Leze mi to tady krkem.
No one is crazy enough to attack us.
Vlastního biometrického kódování hesel a dalších. Jedná se o první velkou expanzi této banky od Algovského incidentu a o druhou od roku 2025, kdy automatizovaná
Great.
Kež bychom tak mohli zastřelit každýho auga, co uvidí.
No.
Poté, co investoři zaznamenali pokles prodejů neuropozilu. Výkonný ředitel Page však akcionářům ujistil, že se nemusí bát, neboť jejich moderní výzkum infekčních chorob a genetické léčby by měl velmi brzy začít vykazovat zisk. Státní policie vyšetřuje ohavnou vraždu, která se dnes v noci stala v pražské čtvrti Překážka. Místní augmentovaná reportérka Angela Gunnová, známá díky řadě oblíbených odhalení politických skandálů, byla nalezena v uličce rozřezaná na kusy. Občany nabádáme, aby zůstali bdělí a aby se v noci zdržovali na bezpečných a dobře osvětlených prostranstvích. Korporátní banka Palisada odhalila své plány.
Nemám ti co dalšího říct.
Ředitelka Palisády Ashany Talvarová prohlásila, že se počet technických a administrativních pozitiv dvojnásobí díky vybudování nových datových pozic ve 4 městech. Očekává se, že na seznam poboček přibude Ostrava, Olomouc, Zlín a Kladno. Korporátní banka Palisada se sídlem v Praze je největší a nejprestižnější bezpečnostní korporátní archivní společnost na světě. Obsluhuje řadu megakorporací a bohatých lidí a využívá nejmodernější fyzická i digitální opatření, včetně firewallu první generace, špičkového šifrování, vlastního biometrického kódování hesel a dalších. Jedná se o první velkou expanzi této banky.
Někdo je donutí nás zaútočit.
I'll let you know if I see anything.
Rana uvnitř zařízení zabila jednu techničku. Její smrt přitáhla mezinárodní pozornost.
You want to go for a drink tonight?
I'll stay alert. Do not worry. Feels like a war zone.
Tohle jako by se město pod tím tlakem nahroutil.
tady ve městě.
Who else will take care of it? All these homeless. Usually they stay in the poor quarter, but the increase in gang activity at night has driven them here.
Sign up after the org incident.
I'm just going to keep walking.
No disturbances.
It must be somebody else.
We're in this together. I need a hit.
She's lying. I know.
Make the difference.
Jestli si ty hajzlové něco zkusili.
Skvělý. Další noční šichta.
Užíváte si vyhlídku?
Nabádáme, aby zůstali bdělí a aby se v noci zdržovali na bezpečných a dobře osvětlených prostorách. Korporátní banka Palisáda odhalila své plány na expanzi svého holdingu v České republice. Ředitelka Palisády Ashari Talvarová prohlásila, že se počet technických a administrativních dvojnásobí díky budování nových
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Dobrá muška!
Leze mi to tady krkem. Ježíš.
Wouldn't treat a dog like that.
You sign up after the org incident?
I'm just going to keep walking.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Jen pokračuj.
Kansas are pretty quiet. We have them scared.
We're in this together.
Copy that.
Nemůžu uvěřit, že trčíme tady.
I'll let you know if I see anything. They will understand we are doing this on their behalf.
Jo, já vím.
I'll quit, that's all.
Nothing to report.
You see the way the citizens are looking at us?
Uh-huh.
Who would even listen to that crap?
And then he started crying. Can you believe it?
Další.
No one is crazy enough to attack us.
Když bychom tak mohli zastřelit každýho auga, co uvidí.
No.
We should head out for a quick break. Nothing will happen.
I'll stay alert. Do not worry. You heard about the UN revolution? The AUG one?
Do toho mě nezatahuj. Něco je donutí na nás zaúst.
Seems like we scared everyone straight.
Nech to. Nikoho to nezajímá.
You want to go for a drink
Well,
tonight?
we'll take care of it. If only we had been disorganized a few years back.
Zůstaň na hlídku.
Who would even listen to that crap?
Nemám ti co další říct.
Wouldn't treat a dog like that.
You do not think they might try to fight back, do you?
I'm just going to keep walking. My gut is telling me it won't be quiet long.
Jo, já vím. To jsi nasral, že jsi vyhasoval tuhletu šichtu.
I'll stay alert. Do not worry.
Jestli si ty hajzlové něco zkusej.
I'll quit. That's all.
Hope one of these hammer fucks tries something. Feels like it's going to rain.
Nejradši by nás roztrhali na kusy.
I'll let you know if I do anything.
přišli o 2 roky později.
No. Hear that? Trouble is coming.
Jen pokračuj. Hezký město, že jo?
What a place.
Co chceš, abych ti dával hlášení každých pár minut?
No one is crazy enough to attack us.
Can't defend against that kind of team. Hanser, you just got my full attention. Wouldn't treat a dog like that.
The news just keeps getting worse. Can't believe we got stuck down here.
Enjoying yourself, detective.
I think I'm finally ready to shed some light on Angela Gunn's murder.
That's good news. My bosses are eager to know why I haven't arrested Johnny yet.
Actually, there's something I need to check first. I don't want to accuse the wrong man.
Don't overthink it.
Interpol. Who do they think they are?
Enjoying yourself, detective.
I have what I need for now. I should go.
Enjoying yourself, detective.
I think I'm finally ready to shed some light on Angela Gunn's murder.
That's good news. My bosses are eager to know why I haven't arrested Johnny yet.
The truth is, we're not even close. Not yet.
Why do you say that? What about Johnny? The more I think about all this, the more I can't shake the feeling. Johnny Gunn killed his wife.
This was the work of a harvester copycat. This isn't some domestic dispute gone horribly wrong. It's part of something bigger. Someone's out there pretending to be a dead serial killer.
I see you looked into that old case I pointed you toward.
The MO is a perfect match. I read the notes and I compared them to this murder. The two victims were killed by the same person, I'm sure of it.
All right. Let's say that's true. That doesn't necessarily exclude Johnny. It just means he's killed more than one person.
Look, I'm just telling you what I found. For a while I thought it might be Radko Perry, and maybe he was behind all of this. But that wasn't right either.
What makes you so sure?
I pretended to be Radko during a text messaging conversation. Turns out he rented himself a couple of augmented girlfriends the night of the murder. He was with them the whole time. They got video that proves it, and they're using it to blackmail him.
The less I know about Radko's personal life, the better. What I meant was, what makes you so sure it can't be Johnny?
Remember that partial print I found on the victim's throat?
What about it?
Johnny Gunn hasn't had fingerprints since the Australian Civil War. His hands are made of alloy. If he had strangled her, he wouldn't have left a smudge.
Alloy, huh? So, where does that leave us exactly?
We followed the evidence we had. This is where it led us.
You mean nowhere?
I'm not sure exactly. I think a lot of the pieces are there. They're just not ready to be put together. Not yet.
All right. That should be enough for me to get the rope off Johnny's neck. But it doesn't help me solve anything, does it? I mean, unless we learn more, there's no one I can drag in for this.
Let's just hope learning more doesn't mean having to meet over another dead body.
Hey, rookie! Get over here!
It's
time to wrap this up. All right, let's call it a night. Get someone to pick her up.
What do we
Gruesome,
do
isn't
about Johnny Gunn? This is some sick shit.
Daria, are you there?
Is that you, neighbor? Are you checking up on me? It's very sweet. Are there any leads?
I don't know who killed Angela Gunn, but I do know it wasn't an isolated case.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
No, but it's the truth. Just try to be careful. Keep a low profile. If anything happens, if you ever think you're in danger, you know how to reach me.
Thank you, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.